All right, for a state that's #1 in many undesirable rankings, one particular ranking can give residents a sense of pride. It's in law enforcement. WCBI's Parker King went out to an area of Pearl to attend the tryouts for one of the nation's most decorated shooting teams, the Mississippi Highway Patrol.
The line is ready.
It's always been highly talked about and rumored and elite to even be a part of it.
In this case, the rumors are true. Since its creation in the 1960s, the Mississippi Highway Patrol pistol team has made quite a name for itself.
For over 50 years, this firing range in Pearl has seen some of the finest marksmen in our nation's law enforcement.
One man who's seen the height of the team is retired Lieutenant Colonel Pat Cronin.
We used to hold the championships here from about 1969 to 1981, and that's when we really began to put some emphasis on it, and we had some wonderful teams back in that era.
After '81, the championship was moved to Jackson and later moved to Albuquerque in 2005. In that time, MHP racked up awards.
The team itself has won 10 four-man team national championships over the years. In 1978, Jim O'Kane was the first Mississippi trooper to win the national competition. In 1991, Ken Dunlap won it. And then since then, or during that time period, Philip Hemphill won it 10 times.
Without question, Philip Hemphill was the best police combat shooter in the world for a long time.
To keep up with the competition, as well as their own standard, MHP shooters have to keep a steady practice routine.
Again, that's 6 shots sitting, 6 shots prone, 6 shots standing left side, left hand barricade, 6 shots standing right side, right hand barricade.
Practice for several hours every Tuesday. Shoot several hundred rounds a day. Revolver, automatic. Different types of, about six to seven different types of pistols.
It's mostly handguns. We do shoot a shotgun match during the nationals, and occasionally when you go to some regional matches, you may shoot like a patrol rifle match as well.
For these teammates, a lot of training is an out-of-pocket expense.
These are all personal guns that we compete with, so these guys have had to buy a lot of their own equipment to compete with.
Some of the federal agencies have a lot of support, financially, and they're able to go to a lot of matches.
But every year, MHP's finest go toe-to-toe with names like the U.S. Border Patrol and the Chicago PD. Going into the competition, these shooters already have targets on their backs.
You really have to keep your pride in check, because you get out there and if you're not careful, if you don't focus and good trigger control, breathing, you'll really get it handed to you.
It can kind of weigh on your nerves a little bit. But once you get there and just start practicing a little bit, you kind of calm down, and it's a good feeling.
Trophies and plaques are good for shelves in an office, but the image and reputation given to the state in the competitions gives this team a sense of accomplishment.
I know what people think of Mississippi and some other places, but we try to dispel anything that's negative and make sure that they understand we're there to compete. We want to beat you, but we also want a fellowship with you, and we want to show that good Southern hospitality. It's just a wonderful feeling to be a part of a team such as this.
Some good news for the future of this pistol team. Pat Cronin told us that the city of Albuquerque might be giving up the opportunity to host the national championship, and the NRA is thinking about bringing it back here to our state's capital in Jackson. In Pearl, Parker King, WCBI News.